family, you're welcome to the channel, guys. And if you're new here, I'm Favor Napoleon and you're welcome here. And guys, if today is your first time, you haven't subscribed, please be a part of the family by clicking that red subscribe button. Guys, on today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about Ghana, America, Nigeria. Oh my god, my earring. Guys, just hold on, let me pick it up. Okay, on today's video, we're going to be talking about Ghana, America, Nigeria. Things that are allowed in Nigeria that cannot happen in Ghana or America. That's why we say Ghana and America are almost the same, guys. You know, I did a survey. I have a lot of family members who has been in Ghana for so many years. You know, have cousins who were born and brought up in Ghana, and up till now they are still in Ghana. So I did a survey. I have a lot of family friends who are also Ghanaian. I did my survey very well before this video. Guys, please feel free to comment on the comment section to let me know if what I'm saying is right or wrong, because we're gonna learn. Most of the time when we make this video, people kind of write negative comments, but what we are trying to pass out there is there are a lot of Ghanaians, Nigerians, Africans who are living in diaspora, who have not been to Africa, Ghana or Nigeria for so many years. They just have this misconception about Africa, and by the time they watch this video, they translate what they hear from this video to knowledge. And guys, they get knowledge from them. They get to have an idea of what is actually happening in Nigeria, in Africa, in Ghana. So guys, that is what this video is mainly all about, and feel free to comment. So guys, in Ghana, you don't beat up a child. Whether you want to caution the child or correct the child, you don't do it by beating. When I heard it, I said, what? And I suffered so many beating as in Nigeria. Hey, back then in Nigeria, when I was still when I was still very little, I cannot even count how many stroke of cane that was it was food. You know, when your parents are trying to correct you, tell you something and you don't hear, they'll say, okay, wait, they'll carry cane, carry slippers, carry shoe, carry that, carry this, and begin to beat the child. Guys, I went through a lot. But in Ghana, we were told that you don't spank up a child. And in Nigeria, it's not even only your parents, your neighbors, people on the street that don't know you before, they are authorized to deal with you when they see you doing something, to beat yourself. I can remember so many people who consoled me on the road. Don't be running, don't be doing this, I'll slap you, I'll do this. Guys, but in Ghana, they say you can't beat a child, whether you want to correct the child to the extent that you injure the child. They say the law will come against you. You know, my cousin shared an experience she had, that when she went to the hospital, you know, she had an appointment. So she was with her daughter. She was trying to cuddle her daughter. Oh, you calm down, baby. The girl refused to hear. She said that was her first 1 month. She was barely a month in Ghana, and she decided to beat up her child and say, as if she was in Nigeria. No. She said one woman called her and said, don't do that again. It is against the law. Yeah, you don't beat up a child. She said, so how will I correct the child? So they said in Ghana, they believe that when you beat up this child, the child ends up being aggressive in the future and becomes a problem to the society. So in Ghana, it's not allowed for you to beat up a child. Same with America. The law covers the children. They see that you can't maltreat a child by beating the child to the extent you not injure the child. It's not also allowed in America. But in Nigeria, that is a story for another day. I just told you guys my story, and I know Nigerians will relate to the story I gave. So guys, that was the first. Another thing that makes Ghana and America the same, guys, is insurance. In Ghana, you know, your children medical bills are covered. 80%, 90% of children medical bills are covered. Even if they had to pay a fraction, maybe like 10% out of 100 or 20% of the children medical bill, that same child they don't want you to beat. That same child they don't want you to injure. That same child is protected. you know, that same child is covered when it comes to medical. Their medical bill is settled, just like in America. Insurance covers everybody as far as you are working. Insurance cover you, you know. So in Ghana, for someone to be paying 10%, 20%, to me, that is almost free. So that child, all you just need to do is to register your child in an hospital and the medical bill is covered. But in Nigeria, whether you be child or you be adult or insurance come, guys, you have to pay your medical bill, except you are working in an office and maybe probably you have a free medical in that organization that covers your family, then it can be free. But if you don't have that kind of job, you must pay your hospital bill, whether for children, whether for adult. Hospital bill must be paid. So guys, that's why I told you America and Ghana are almost the same with these points and vibe I'm giving. And the final one is be polite when you are buying things in Ghana. When you are buying things in Ghana, just be polite, because in Nigeria, you know, we always say that customers is right. Even when they don't want to buy, even when they come and insult you when you are selling, we will say, madam, auntie, please, I'm sorry, don't be offended, buy from me, or come and buy, or come and see. But in Ghana, it is not so. Customers are not always right. If you just come and you don't talk well, they will say, leave it, don't buy. You can go to another place. In that same thing, I experienced it when I went to the US. You know, I got to a shop, a store. It was a mall with so many shops. So I went to this particular shop. I got 2 dresses. So about those dresses, I was contemplating because they were almost the same colors. I was like, should I buy it? Should I? I really liked one of the dress. So, but I was still contemplating. So when I got to the place I'll pay, I changed my mind. I said, no, let me just pick one. And the lady was already, she has almost finished entering it in the system. So I said, please, I'm sorry, I'm taking just one. I'm not too sure, because I don't want to get a dress where it's my wardrobe that will be wearing it when I get back to my country. So she said, what? Why will I say that? I said, auntie, I don't want to buy. I want to buy one. She started shouting, I should take the dress back. I should fold it well. I should do. I didn't intend not taking the dress back. It's not even me that is supposed to take the dress back. But I was like, what? She started screaming. I thought it was only that. Up to like 5 shops I went to before I left the US, it was the same thing. No. So guys, they said this. So guys, in Ghana, if you go to Ghana and you are not polite when buying something, they will show you that customers are not always right. But in Nigeria, customers are right. So guys, that's why I told you, America and Ghana are almost the same. So guys, these are the few points of mine that America and Ghana are the same. So guys, just remember that when you are going to Ghana, remember very well that you don't spank your child, beat your child, whether you are a Ghanaian or not a Ghanaian. Secondly, insurance covers children. You just pay 10 or 20% out of 100% in Ghana. And also, remember to be polite to everyone you see, whether you are buying or not buying, because Ghanaians, they don't get time for nonsense, and Ghanaians are very supportive. Thank you to all those who have been commenting on the previous video I did as regard Ghanaian, and someone said I look like a Ghanaian. Is it true? That was a beautiful compliment. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Subscribe, my fellow people, my family members. Subscribe and be a part of the family, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.